Hey guys, sometimes I'm reminded myself why it's so important to listen fast. When the market's fast, there's a lot of hype in the market, a lot of noise in the market. Sometimes we forget to listen to the buyers or the sellers. And I want to tell you, as agents, and this is for buyers as well, and sellers as well, why it's super important to actually listen fast. Show real fast. Alright guys, welcome back. Sometimes I'm reminded as well myself. Today I had an amazing meeting with an investor client, and I just slowed down the process to listen and process what this person was saying. And I'm going to give you three benefits that if you remember, then you'll hopefully remember that you should listen to the buyer first and listen to the buyer's needs first, okay? Number one, if you listen to the buyer's needs and you ask them the right questions and go into detail with those questions, you're going to set the foundations correctly. I'm going to give you an example. Sometimes a buyer might come to you and ask you about a particular villa or a particular property, etc., etc. And the only brief that you get from the buyer is to know that the buyer's budget is this much, he needs these many bedrooms, and he needs, a few other things around that. But when I do a buyer consultation, when I get my team to do a buyer consultation, I've trained them to go deep. Just the questions around location, I have 4 or 5 different questions I'll ask the buyer, right? What's your preferred location? Why is it your preferred location? What's your commute time to work? What's your children's commute time to their place of education, so on and so forth, excuse me. What's your commute time to work? What's your children's commute time to their place of education, so on and so forth. And when you ask these questions, you understand the buyer and you set the right foundations to work with the buyer. And same thing applies to the seller situation as well. Number 2, if you listen first, you set the right foundations and you save tons of time, which is very efficient as a process both for you and the buyer going forward, okay? So second very big benefit that you get is you save a lot of time, and especially if you're working with high net worth individuals who are in the middle upper bracket of buying a property in Dubai, you're going to save them time, which ultimately they're going to appreciate in terms of working again with you, in terms of giving you references or referrals, so on and so forth. Remember, ultra high net worth individuals, at some stage, it isn't money that's important, it's their time, which is much more important. Last but not the least, if you listen to your buyer, you'll understand their needs and you won't have to be in that zone of ABC. What does ABC stand for, Deborah? Always be closing. You're not gonna have to do always be closing. You're going to be pretty much in the zone where you're like, your buyer closes pretty much automatically themselves. You don't have to worry about them closing or forcing them to close or doing a false close or creating that fear of missing out sense of urgency. Buyer's gonna pretty much close themselves. Okay, so these 3 things, when you as an agent listen to your client, you're going to benefit from. Listen to them, understand their needs, you'll set the foundations right, you save them a ton of time. It's a very efficient process to help the client then. And last but not the least, you're not going to have to ABC, always be closing. It's a pressure-free environment where your client tells you when they're ready to purchase the property and then you help them bring it home. There's no pressure then. Ciao for now. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. My name is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. I started in Toronto, Canada in 2006, and since 2007 I've been based in Dubai and doing real estate in Dubai. Look, if you're looking to work with me, there's a form below and my mobile number. I do paid consulting. You can also get help from my team for services. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe and the bell icon, and share it with your friends who you feel would be able to benefit from the content of this video. Last but not the least, I'll repeat, me and my team's role is always going to be to help and select the best property for you. Your role will be to invest in that property, and we will in turn invest in your life and your future. Bye for now.